G Life, it's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and are subscribed to the channel. It does help my channel get into the algorithm. I would highly appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to my other channel, Man in Society M.O.D, where we talk about stuff outside of the streets. Now, what I wanted to get into was actually something that I was discussing with one of my subscribers. Right, we were having a conversation. Actually, he was telling me about the area where he comes from and the neighborhoods that are around that area, and certain stuff, certain interactions that he has experienced, with them and stuff like that, right? And he was talking about, another neighborhood that's around the area, but he was bad mouthing this neighborhood, right? He was, dissing them and stuff like that, and I was kind of like, thrown back by, it's kind of like, hey, my boy, I thought you said you didn't gangbang, and he's like, well, I don't, and I go, then why are you insulting their neighborhood for it? You know what I mean? It's not a very good idea, to do. And he was just like, oh, well, I'm cool with these guys and with the woo. And it's like, well, yeah, I understand that, but you're not from their neighborhood. So you get what I mean? Like if that's the case and if that's how you feel, then you might as well go get jumped into the gang. You know what I mean? If you're already going to be insulting these individuals or looking for trouble, it's only going to come to you. You know what I mean? And he's like, nah, well, I don't want any trouble, and stuff like that. And it's like, well, then you shouldn't insult them, because insulting them is going to bring you trouble, That's just the way it is, But I get it, though, right? I told him I was going to make this video, too. I get it. A lot of people like to pretend to be gangsters on the internet, right? A lot of people are intrigued, and stuff like that. But then they want to, play the role, right? They come on here pretending to be certain individuals, claiming to be this, claiming to be that. And I know this because I often get people in my comments, and then I see them in other channels in the comments, and they claim to be, so-and-so from this neighborhood. And then I'll see them in a different channel claiming to be, somebody else from a different gang. And there's a whole lot of pretending going on the internet. And I guess, whatever helps people, I guess, pass their time or whatever they find entertaining. I mean, if you're going to pretend to be something, pretend to be something like that's actually worth being pretending to be, like a doctor or a lawyer or I don't know, an accountant. Not a gang member, you know what I mean? Because you get nothing out of this life, nothing but chaos and drama and stuff like that. So and trust me, even pretending to be one, you're gonna receive the same treatment, bro. And like I said, it's really not that hard to find people. Because if they really want to find you, bro, they'll find you. So why would you even, take the chance of the risk and stuff like that? Like, it makes no sense. You get what I'm saying? Because people like to be pretending on here to be, these individuals or those individuals, or, or claiming to know what they can and can't say, or trying to regulate for them. You get what I mean? I sometimes see people, going at other people, like, about proof of this and this and that. And it's like, hey, my boy, like, where you from? Like, well, I don't gangbang. Then why are you so interested in these dynamics behind, these scenarios, these situations? That's for those gangs and their homies to be, investigating and how they're going to handle all that. You know what I mean? However they go about it, but not for, you who aren't even a part of the life to be doing the work for them, you know what I mean? Because you injecting yourself in the mix is only, because even if you do help these individuals out, they're going to be like, well, who are you? Like, why are you getting involved, They're not going to thank you for it, you know what I mean? People don't like claimers. A claimer, somebody that claims a gang, you would think that they would, oh, well, they're representing you as gang. You would think that they would, that's like, how can I say, that's like it's flattering, right? You guys should take it as a compliment, but it's not. These individuals don't like claimers. Claimers are seen as just as bad as, the ops, if anything, probably even worse, because these individuals have sacrificed a lot. People have lost their lives. These guys have lost time. Road dogs, they lost, they've been through hell and back. And just for an individual just to come and pretend to be, something in which they have already sacrificed a lot for, is only going to enrage them, you know what I mean? Because you just want to claim the fame, right? You want to claim all the good that comes with it, whatever people consider that to be, whether respect or, whatever they choose to want to see it as. They want to claim the good things, but don't want none of the bad things, none of the action, none of the this and that comes with this life, right? Not doing none of the sacrificing, but want to, indulge in all the glory, so they're not gonna be down with that. You know what I mean? And that's the reason for why they get mad at and you know and people get regulated for that very reason. Because like they just want to come and claim glory and tails and stuff like that to get some form of benefit off of it, but without actually making none of the sacrifices that comes with this life. And you will be sacrificing if you come and be a part of this life, because this life comes with sacrifice, bro. If not getting your head split open, jumped, shot, stabbed, locked up, losing your life, losing your legs, your arms, but you're gonna sacrifice something, bro. I guarantee you. No one goes unscathed in this life. Nobody in this life goes without being touched, bro. You're gonna get touched up, bro. Guarantee you. I've been jumped so many times, bro. It's not even funny. I've been through hell and back. Man, I had it all, bro. All. And it's just like everybody else out there, bro. That's why it's not something to come and glorify about these incidents. Like if it's down or cool that this shit happens to us, bro. It doesn't. It isn't. You know what I mean? The prices we paid for running in the streets, bro. Nothing to glorify about. So to be talking about it like we're proud of these events. You know what I mean? That's why real ones, you see them, they don't talk about their shit, because what are they gonna talk about? What is there to glorify? You know what I mean? So, these individuals want to be, claiming this, and that. That's why these individuals don't like it. And it doesn't only work like that with gang members. It works like that with society itself, even with the military. If you claim to be a part of the military, right? If you claim to be a Marine in the Army or anything like that, but you're really not, it's called stolen valor. You could actually go to jail for that. And these Marines will whoop your ass if you're claiming to be a Marine and are not a Marine. I know, you know what I mean? I have family members who are Marines, bro. They will kick your ass for claiming to be a Marine and you're not a Marine, bro. They don't like people claiming to be a part of the military when they're not, because they have lost brothers in wars, for this cause that you're just making a mockery out of, you know what I mean? By just claiming it. Same, how they view it is the same reason why we view it, bro. For all the sacrifice. The similarities between the two is shit. Is not even funny, and that's how I know, right? Because and we have conversations. That's how I know that's how I know we understand each other, right? But society claims to see one different. One is good and one is bad. Why? I have no idea. Even they realize, now being a part of it, that this shit's a fucking circus, but it is what it is, carnal. What you want. The world is a dangerous place. True facts. But as for like pretending is never a good thing. You know what I mean? I understand people are going to still do what they're going to do, whatever. But see, real ones understand this. We could see all the games and gimmicks and stuff like that, because there's procedures and there's stuff that just goes on it that will never be left on a comment, or people getting at people in comments, or, stuff like that. All that shit will be handled behind the scenes and everything like that. You know what I mean? It'll never hit right here. You know what I mean? No one's going to take it serious, like coming, hey, fool, we got to handle this shit because I seen a comment on YouTube. You come with the homies with that shit, you probably gonna get your ass mollywopped. Like, the fuck? We're gonna now start listening to people that write shit on comments? The day that happens, bro, you might as well just retire your neighborhood, bro. If these people are now gonna start dictating what actually happens in the streets. It's not. So although people think they may be doing something, and maybe think that people will get regulated or something like that, you know what I mean? Ridiculous. Well, he's on the southern side. I don't know how any other side does it, but it's never good to pretend. Just my breakdown on it. But what do you guys think? Leave your opinions in the comments. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have interactions with people, who have questions, and we chop it up and stuff like that. But once you start insulting, right, and acting like yeah, F them fools, their neighborhood's dead, them fools ain't around, and what the one is like, oh, where you from, my boy? Oh, I'm bang. Then why are you saying that their neighborhood's dead and they ain't around, they lames and everything? Like, why are you saying all that for then? That's crazy. Like, because then it's like you're acting like you're a part of the life when you're not, bro. So why even say any of that stuff? You know what I mean? Compared to when someone's asking a question like, oh, like, what's this? Or, that street or who's, But I'm just saying, shout out, we out.